Hello everyone, and happy Pride Month! As some of you may know, I have been researching and gathering information for the last 3 weeks in order to make an updated version of my top 20 K-pop groups within the LGBT+ community video. This year, there were 4 categories I collected data from. Number 1, how popular the group is in key LGBT+ friendly cities according to Google Analytics. Number 2, how many members of the group are popular among LGBT+ people in Korea according to All K-pop's annual poll. Number 3, active instances of the group supporting the community and engaging with LGBT+ fans. And number 4, this survey that I created and shared on every social media platform I could think of. Each group received a score in each of these categories, and the average determined where they fall on this list. Also, if you're just interested in the survey results alone, I have a separate video for that. It should be linked in the card above. Okay, now on to the list. There were several groups vying for this position, but the boys just barely edged them out. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to rank even higher next year as their popularity continues to grow. Many members have stated that they like art and music that goes against traditional gender roles, and many fans have interpreted their music video for the song Boy as having a gay storyline. Also, Sunwoo used to always be seen wearing a safety pin as an earring, which represents tolerance and acceptance for all races, religions, sexualities, and gender identities. This one surprised me a little bit, but honestly, it really shouldn't have. What's more gay than an old-school emo rock band? Wonpil seems to be the undisputed favorite among gay men, but Jae and Younghae also showed up in my survey results a lot. Jae has also tweeted and spoken about his support for the LGBT community on several occasions and is one of the few idols to list his pronouns on social media. I don't know how to explain this, but loving Wikimiki is just lesbian culture. Several of the members are very popular among Korean lesbians, namely Doyeon, but they do have a good bit of support on the international front as well. Yoojung has also been quoted as saying that gender doesn't matter to her, leading many to believe that she is pan or bi. Now, I knew that WJSN was popular with the lady-loving ladies, but I didn't know how popular until I started researching for this video. Honestly, the numbers speak for themselves. They're nearly twice as popular in San Francisco than they are in any other California city, and they have 3 members listed as favorites among Korean lesbians, with Sola making the top 10. Monsta X has the privilege of being beloved by queer people both inside and outside of Korea. All members have vocally supported the community, and they even have a music video featuring a gay storyline. Popular members include Shonu and former member Wonho, both of whom I've personally witnessed gay men go absolutely feral over. The members of Blackpink have always made it clear that they support the LGBT+ community, and though they are popular with people from all walks of life, they are especially treasured by those in the community. Their songs are frequently heard at pride parades, drag performances, and gay nightclubs, back when those were things we could partake in. Plus, we can't ignore the fact that Rosé has a literal army of lesbians at her disposal. Seventeen is one of the groups that I mistakenly overlooked for last year's video, but they have been quietly and consistently showing support for their LGBT fans over the years. Many of them support LGBT-led charities like the Trevor Project and regularly choose to wear clothing and accessories featuring LGBT+ symbols like the Pride flag. While their support isn't always the loudest, it feels to me like some of the most genuine. According to my research, ATEEZ is extremely popular among bi and pan people. Also, almost every member did well on my survey. I personally don't know much about them, but I get the impression that they are kind and well-educated individuals who do their best to support all of their fans from all different walks of life. Not to mention that they have a freaking pirate theme, and pirates are hella gay, bro. Yuno has been quoted as saying the popular pro-LGBT saying "love is love," and Hongjun can frequently be seen wearing clothing and accessories that either go against gender norms or advocate for LGBT rights. He has also literally stated during fan calls that he appreciates the support of his LGBT plus fans. What an icon. I said it last year and I'll say it again. If 1 in 5 people are queer, that's at least 4 members of NCT. It seems to me that most of the NCT members support the LGBT community, with Yuta, Doyoung, and Ten being the most vocal. Taeyong, Lunjun, Johnny, Jaemin, and Jungwoo have also garnered a lot of support and attention from the community, and I don't see that support stopping anytime soon. SHINee is just nauseatingly gay. We all know this. Jonghyun, before his passing, never shied away from sharing his support for his gay and trans fans. Taemin has his effortlessly androgynous style, and Key is, well, Key. It's also important to note that they are one of the oldest groups on the list, so the fact that their fanbase is still so active and so gay speaks volumes. I wasn't including rookie groups last year, but damn if these boys don't radiate queer energy. With furry anthems and countless songs just dripping with teen angst, it's no surprise that they've ended up here just 15 months after their debut. According to my survey, they were the most popular group among the trans and non-binary participants, with Yeonjun and Soobin being the most biased members. Despite not being currently active, Girls' Generation is absolutely treasured by the queer community. Similar to Blackpink, their songs are often staples of Pride events, and the members have shown their support time and time again throughout their 14-year career. If we tried to list all of them, we'd be here literally all day. Stray Kids is massively popular, especially with the younger members of the LGBT plus community. Not only did they take first place in my survey, but they also had 5 different members receive 20 plus votes in the optional Write in Your Ultimate Bias section. Their fans are definitely passionate, and I can understand why. They literally attended New York Pride in 2018 and have never shied away from proclaiming their support for the community. Calculating anything with BTS can be tricky since they are so massively and overwhelmingly popular everywhere in the world. Still, there's no denying that a huge portion of their fan base identifies as LGBT+. In fact, there's even some evidence to suggest that their rise in popularity directly correlates with the rise in interest in K-pop among those of the LGBT community in general. From the Love Yourself campaign to their UN speech, these boys have made it clear that they love and support their LGBT+ fans. All members are popular, but especially Yoongi. I cannot express to you how often and in so many different variations that man's name showed up on my survey. I'm not gonna lie, straight onces usually give me bad vibes. Gay onces, though? Amazing. 20 out of 10. Chaeyoung is basically following the Taylor Swift route of coming out every single day without actually coming out at this point. They famously sang Lady Gaga's Born This Way on tour, and Sana has consistently been listed as a favorite among gay women in Korea. They are also the group that had the most drastic increase in popularity in LGBT-friendly cities. These girls really climbed up the ranks quickly thanks to the release of their song Oh My God, written by their leader Soyeon about being tempted by a female deity. Now, almost all of the members rank highly among sapphic women, with Soojin topping all K-pop's lists this year and Chua coming in at 5th. Soojin also apparently has a rainbow tattoo and performed this on national television.
Gay!
Full disclosure, these next 3 groups all basically tied for second place. I just arbitrarily gave them numbers based on how well they did in the survey, which means that Mamamoo is in 4th place. These girls are practically goddesses within Korean LGBT circles. They are constantly speaking out against homophobia and advocating for their fans to be their authentic selves, and part of how they built their name was through performing at various pride events which most mainstream artists in Korea would refuse to perform at. Both Wheein and Moonbyul made it onto all K-pop's lists this year, and Moonbyul was one of the top biased female idols according to my survey results. I don't really need to say anything here. You already know that LOONA fans are gay. That's literally their whole shtick. One thing I can note, however, is that their popularity in Korea seems to have increased a lot since last year, which has granted them an even more well-rounded queer fanbase that I'm sure will only continue to grow. Ladies and, well, mostly just ladies, here's the moment you've been waiting for. Dreamcatcher has managed to climb an incredible 16 spots since last year. These ladies have taken their unique concept and impeccable style and used it to create a passionate gay goth army. Not only was every member written in on my survey, but Xiang got the most votes out of all the female idols, with Dami close behind. Loving Red Velvet is queer culture. I don't make the rules. They're also just as popular internationally as they are in Korea, which is what allowed them to come out just slightly ahead of the previous 3 groups. Every single member ranks highly among sapphics, with Irene and Seulgi typically battling it out for first place. They all support the queer community as much as SM will allow them to, not to mention that their content is just inherently queer. Bad boy, peekaboo, monster, you can't tell me there's a heterosexual explanation for this. Let's also not forget that the first thing that Yeri did in Pride Month was post pictures with her friend Holland, who is an actually gay K-pop artist, or Seulgi's room with the blue is the warmest color poster, or this.
We are gay.
I think I rest my case. And that's it, the 20 queerest K-pop fandoms according to the extensive research of one sad lesbian with too much time on her hands. Thanks so much for participating if you filled out the survey, and be sure to check out the results video if you haven't already. I also have some cute K-pop themed Pride merch in my Etsy shop for a limited time, so get that while you still can. The link is in the description below. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know what other queer K-pop content you'd like to see from me, and I'll try my best to make it happen. Stay safe, and happy Pride!